locations at the back of the theater. The show is approximately 90 minutes long. There is no intermission. Please keep hands and feet inside the theater at all times. Enjoy the ride.
Hello, I am the amazing Karnak. This is not a boast, but rather what it says on my legal patent as a precognition machine. I was designed to predict the exact cause, time, and place of someone's death. A rather morbid function, I grant you, which is precisely why I was set to family, fun, novelty, mode when being sold to the Wonderville traveling fairground. Turns out, being told the time and place of your death in front of your family with a mouthful of corn dog at a fairground is the very opposite of fun. I can even predict my own demise. I always could. Tonight, in this warehouse, in a little over an hour, meet my executioner, a rat I've named Virgil. For the last 2 years, Virgil has been steadily chewing on my power cable. In a little over an hour, Virgil shall chew his way through the rubber, biting down on 200 volts of electricity, instantly killing us both. Before we begin, let me lay down some ground rules. The first rule, one that has baffled theatergoers since the days of Aeschylus. The armrest to your left is yours. The one to your right is your neighbor's. If you believe that both armrests are yours exclusively, you are part of the problem. Also, please turn off your cell phones. I can assure you that none of the calls you're about to receive will have life-altering consequences. Except for one of you. My most sincere condolences. Accidents happen. Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the St. Cassian Chamber Choir of Uranium City, Saskatchewan.
I thank you, dear adjudicator, for considering the St. Cassian Chamber Choir for our senior concert.
This is them on Monday, September 14th.
We are thrilled to be here yet again at the Kiwanis International Singing Competition. Last year we came in second place.
They were the only choir in competition.
This just shows the high standards of excellence in Kiwanis. Even in competition against yourself, you can still walk away a loser. Constance, our first song is by Father Louis P. Marcus, our choir conductor. He was inspired by traditional African folk music, specifically the Lion King. It's about our hometown, Urania. Enjoy.
abruptly on a roller coaster in a small Canadian town in the middle of nowhere. The former St. Cassian Chamber Choir. And my part in this story? I read all of the children's fortunes. I felt their hopes, thoughts, dreams, knowing they would board the doomed roller coaster and could tell them nothing. I even suggested that they ride the cyclone. On Monday, September 14th, they would board the cyclone roller coaster at 6:17 p.m. At 6:19 p.m., the same coaster's front axle would break, causing it to derail at the top of the loop, hurtling them to their death.
They saved their space, even the world from down, and you feel a little strange. The moment spinning round and everything old, and everything you dreamed, and everything you feared, and everything that seemed so terrifying is far behind on the ground. Like our far from the city, little itty bitty pretty hometown. Just a teeny tiny dot on a wee blue ball, and we've always spinning, always spinning, round and round and round, and round and round, round and round and round and round and round, and round and round. Woo! You hate the show, all your thoughts are falling on, something on.
Greetings, children. It's time to play.
Where are we?
You've inserted
Look, what is this? What is happening?
Meet Ocean O'Connell Rosenberg. Catchphrase.
Democracy rocks! What the heck was that?
Your catchphrase. In the interest of the expedition of time, I've taken the liberty of choreographing a few of your moves in advance. Don't bore us, get to the chorus. Our time together is limited.
Look, you said play earlier. So what exactly are we playing? Is this a game?
Ocean has selected game mode.
What? Guys, I really didn't. What game?
A game with fabulous prizes, like a stale pack of menthol coolers, a deep-fried Hello Kitty cupcake, this limited edition Iron Maiden t-shirt still ripe with the pong of the Cardi that wore it.
What is going on?
Perhaps you might be interested in the grand prize, Ocean. One worthy contestant will be brought back to life to live beyond the cyclone accident.
Somewhere sunrise begins another day, begins another day.
The grand prize, to live again.
That's way better than a Hello Kitty cupcake.
Meet Constance Blackwood. Catchphrase.
Sorry! But why only one of us? Why not all of us?
Sadly, I've only ever possessed the power to bring one back to life.
Well, what do we have to do to be brought back to life?
The one who wants to win it the most shall redeem the loser in order to complete the whole.
That doesn't make any sense.
I trade mostly in prophecies that don't make any sense until they actually do.
Well, I take it you are the judge?
It appears Ocean O'Connell Rosenberg has used up the group's 3 questions for this evening.
Even in death I can't escape her. She followed me to the afterlife. Well played, Satan, well played.
Meet Noel Gruber, aspiring poet laureate. Catchphrase.
Being the only gay man in a small rural high school is kind of like having a laptop. In the Stone Age. I mean, sure you can have one, but there's nowhere to plug it in.
But that isn't fair. You didn't tell me there were only 3 questions.
I believe I did, after the fact.
Yo! Can't get no Wi-Fi after this bitch.
Meet Misha Baczynski, Ukrainian bad boy. Catchphrase.
My gangster persona is just armor to conceal that I am naked child wandering through the wilderness, holding in my hands my fragile, wounded heart. That was emasculating.
Story of my life, brother.
Oh my God, Ricky! You can talk. That's nothing. Watch this.
Meet Ricky Potts, Town Dreamer. Catchphrase.
Level up!
This could not possibly get any weirder.
I am under the firm belief that it always can. Allow me to introduce you to the mystery contestant.
Jane Doe is what the coroner said. They found my body, not my head. No parents came, so they never knew my name, or who I used to be. My life, an unsolved mystery. From ashes I was made, and ashes I return. And so I walk alone and wonder, why?
Did anybody else just pee themselves a little? We need her.
Do you want to brush my doll's hair?
Mama! I'm really freaked out right now.
Do you want to know what really freaks me out?
Not really, ever, at all, really. Sorry.
Meet Jane Doe. Catchphrase.
When a lioness has children, she stops making love to the lion. This makes the lion jealous. Sometimes so jealous he eats the children. You would think this would make the lioness upset. Far from it. They make love again as if the children never existed. I find that terrifying.
I'm gonna sit a little farther away from you, okay?
Ocean Rosenberg. You are first.
Why?
Alas, if only you hadn't used up those 3 questions right at the top.
It's just that when you tie the room together, I think that Constance is going to seem like the natural choice for that slot.
You want me to go first?
If you insist, Mr. Whatever, Constance and I are going to trade
No tradesies.
Well, I'm happy about that, actually. Sure, I'll go first. I just want to say two things. One, I don't know how things are in your culture, but in ours, playing games where people's lives are on the table, super illegal. And two, so inspiring that a person encased in a literal box has learned to think outside of it.
Ocean O'Connell Rosenberg, born December 22nd, Capricorn, the ambitious nature. Favorite ride? The bumper cars. Ocean was born into a family of far left-of-center humanists who moved to northern Saskatchewan to live a carbon-free lifestyle. The hemp needlepoint sign above the household's toilet read, "If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, scoop it out with your hand and put it in the compost." Yet in between all of the drum circles, Marxist parables, and cheese sandwiches made of human breast milk, Ocean could never shake the feeling that she was the white sheep of her family. It wasn't until the age of 8 when she discovered amongst her parents' record collection an album called Uplift People. The cloying positivity of this pro-capitalist gaggle of teen crooners brought tears to her eyes. Perhaps the peppiest thing Halliburton has ever produced. High school president, straight A student, Ocean O'Connell Rosenberg, the most successful girl in town.
Judges, student body, colleagues, friends, ominous novelty machine. I had a speech prepared for this very occasion, but I simply cannot read it.
What would you have speech for this?
I'm just going to speak from the heart. I have known most of these folks since pre-K. I love them all. Constance Blackwood, my best friend, my BFF. Don't interrupt, sweetie. Constance is the salt of the earth. Our Mary Main Street, searching for her Joe six-pack. Sure, she's got some self-esteem issues. Why wouldn't she? That's why I formed an improv duo as a confidence-building exercise. Sound off! Unlock the power of the positive. You pop.
We get pretty crazy sometimes.
Constance Eleanor Blackwood, you know, I find the word crazy offensive.
That's why Ocean scripts all our improvs in advance.
My turn, Constance. My turn. Thank you. Look, I've seen enough reality TV to get what you want us to do here. Who's the best? I mean, sure. Grades, humanitarian efforts, extracurricular activities, prestigious university, spiritual mastery of both Judaism and Catholicism, nailed my bat mitzvah and confirmation in the same week, and I'm not even bragging about that because it would go against my Buddhist beliefs. I am the best here by any metric of society. I get that. But if that is how worth is measured, then I want no part of it. Look, some of us are left-wing, some of us are right-wing, but the last time I checked, it takes 2 wings to fly. We are family, we are community, we are the world.
Ocean O'Connell Rosenberg heroically concedes.
She does what?
I respect you taking the moral high ground. Next.
But I'm just trying to prove to you that I am a good person.
Duly noted. Next.
No! I'm urging you to make the responsible choice here for the betterment of humanity. What the world needs is people like me to keep it all spinning around. I'm gonna move around and shake around the headline maker. I get up, and no one's gonna keep me down. Okay, it's clear I'm the top of this class. These folks here will they pump the gas. Fetch me a coffee, shine my shoes. Some of us are winners, some were born to lose.
time to say that whoever is brought back to life will be brought back by unanimous vote from each and every member of the choir.
What?
Whoever comes back needs a vote from a choir.
But if I would have known that,
You
then...
called all of your potential judges a loser, crowing about your superiority in song. That did strike me as an unorthodox strategy.
What?
What? You just told your best friend that her greatest achievement in life will be to become an organ donor.
I'm more of a melody person, less of a lyric person, truthfully. Organ donor? Is that what you said?
You know, I was just in the moment. Sorry, Constance, I didn't mean to.
It's okay. It kind of really super hurts, but...
Do you want to know what I find? Kind of
Really super hurts.
Maybe later. Thanks. Sorry!
So what I did there is exactly what you shouldn't do in this competition. You guys know I love you. Misha, I love you. I even pretended to believe in your imaginary fiancé.
She's not my imaginary fiance. She is my real fiance on my telephone.
I even celebrate your culturally ingrained alcoholism. I mean, the only reason you're even in the choir is because you stole 3 boxes of communion wine.
It was my cousin's birthday. In my country, it is sacred tradition to take drink on birthday.
Your cousin was in grade 4. He had to have his stomach pumped. No, I love you. You challenged my preconceived notion that all gay dudes are fun to be around. Ricky, I love you, little sweetie.
Don't call me little sweetie.
I got you into the choir. Even though you couldn't talk, you get to play the tambourine.
No one gets to play the tambourine. They're always made to. No one's going home with the tambourine guy.
And it hurts. So even that thing gets a vote tonight, huh? But I love her. My song was a cautionary tale of hubris. You guys know I love you. I love you. I love you. I freaking love you, okay? So for my real number, I'm going to sing about how much I love you guys. The song is simply titled, I Love You Guys.
I love you. Oh, my dead with her gossamer balls of Liberace. Make her stop.
Noel Gruber, born March 5th, Pisces, sign of passion. Favorite ride? The Ferris wheel. Very early on in Noel's life, his mother realized 2 things. The second was his penchant for all things nihilistic. While other children acted out Harry Potter, Noel acted out French New Wave cinema. In grade 7, during the St. Cassian Christmas nativity pageant, Noel was suspended for suddenly breaking into this excerpt from Waiting for Godot.
There's no room at this inn, for it is Christmas. Shall we hang ourselves?
I hear it gives you an erection.
Then let's hang ourselves immediately.
Or we could just go to the manger, Joseph.
Aspiring iconoclast, enfant terrible, Noel Gruber, the most romantic boy in town.
I've seen the movie The Blue Angel about 1,000,001 times. Is there something better on this earth than Marlene Dietrich playing Lola, the heartless booze-hound harlot? I don't even want to hear about it. I tried to go as her every year for Halloween. I always chickened out, and I'd go as something like C-3PO. But in my dreams, I was Lola, dressed as C-3PO. That was always my Halloween costume subtext. Mom tells me I've got to try to blend in, so I tried really hard to dial it back. I had to. We live in a town where every year on July 11th, when 7-Eleven is giving out free slushies, it's like the major cultural event of the year. I'm not even making a joke right now. It's like a Slurpee Woodstock. I was born in the wrong town, the wrong country, the wrong era. I wanted to feel, goddammit. I wanted bad love. I wanted a man that would drive me to drink. I craved dissipation. I wanted to wake up in an alleyway in my own vomit, missing teeth. I wanted to drink myself to death from the cup of life. Anyone who hasn't experienced the ecstasy of betrayal hasn't experienced ecstasy at all. Jean Genet. I was a sexual provocateur and a novelist who never wrote a novel or had sex. What's that?
I was hoping you could tell me.
No! I worked at the Taco Bell in the food court of the Mega Mall just outside Uranium City. I had to work somewhere. We had no money. I was saving up to move to France.
They named a meal after your passing, the Noel Gruber Hungry Ombre meal. They catered your funeral for free. They even played Christina Aguilera's Beautiful on the bagpipes.
I only said I liked that song once. Ironically, a joke was my final song. All those wasted hours in that horrible mall, dreaming.
I feel this is the perfect opportunity to sing a song about affordable Mexican cuisine. Cue the mariachi band.
I don't want to sing a song about that.
If he doesn't want to sing it, I will. I will.
God damn it. And you keep it in your pants for 2 seconds, you horrible succubus! Fine. In my life, I was an old Gruber. Worked at Taco Bell in Uranium City, Saskatchewan. In my dreams, I was a different role. I was Monique Chabot, host for friends. A poor bear with a heart of black charcoal. I write poems that burn by firelight. Drink champagne and guzzle gin. Good girls call me the term bicycle. Don't knock it till you've had my life of sin. Oh God, my pimp nose never mess with me. That's the kid, my favorite kid's black. I've no idea where to find a marbles. But if you could please mention that I'd like to have returned a pretty knife that I stuck 10 times in his back. For I sing songs until the break of dawn. I listen to that every night. That's one never-ending carnival. A world of fuzzy, fuzzy, flashing lights. I want to be that cocktail girl. I think I am in love with you. I've heard that line a million times before. Oh, tonight I give in to the fantasy. Take love to your own. For I sing songs until the break of dawn. I'm listening and every night my life's one never-ending carnival. Oh, our little boozy, floozy, flashing lights. I want to be that hot top girl. So now I sell my love for some rat-infested slattern night. The night I burn myself with cigarettes. we. Tell him I love him. I choose to burn out rather than fade away. For I sing songs until the break of dawn. I'm racing on every night. My life's one never-ending carnival. A world floozy, flashing light. For I sing songs until the break of dawn. I embrace a new man every night. My life's one never-ending carnival. A world of floozy, flashing lights. I want to be that fucked up girl. I want fucked up girl. Fucked up girl. Hey!
That was dope, yo! Ricky, you play blow keys. Man, fucking awesome.
Heightened abilities. I can play more than just a tambourine now. Level up!
I championed Noel's journey of sexual discovery, but he dropped the F-bomb in the actual chorus.
Fornication under consent of the king.
Why? Well, I like the part when the two boys kissed.
What? In my country, it is natural for two men to show affection by kissing. Not always in heels.
There is a difference between affection and smut.
Not in my Bible, baby. Bonsoir.
So is everyone's song going to have profanity in the chorus?
Mine will only have profanity, brothers.
No.
Why don't you go text your imaginary girlfriend?
I tell you before, there is no Wi-Fi. Little orphan a-hole.
Noel's song wasn't even about anything real. It was just about him wanting to be a sex worker in the old-fashioned days. What is even the moral in a song like that anyway? What does it teach you? What is the lesson?
Not every story has a lesson, Ocean.
No! Every story has a lesson. Every story has a lesson. A single moral to be told. Although it can make different turns,
There's always something you can learn.
and with some solid gold.
Solid gold.
Constance, improv scenario lesson number 76.
Right now?
Right now, lesson number 76. The Cinderella Kid. And see. Behold! I'm your petty godmother! What's wrong?
I don't know. I've just been feeling depressed and unmotivated lately. Like I might do and or deal recreational drugs.
Don't do and or deal recreational drugs! Do you want to know my secret to a purpose-driven life?
Oh boy, do I.
Make a to-do list every day and make sure you do everything on that list. Check! See, you're succeeding already! Ha ha ha! Like easy peasy lemon squeezy when you unlock the power of the positive!
To do. Help the biker up the road make crystal net so you can do and or deal recreational drugs.
Stop! Stop! What the heck was that? That is certainly not what we scripted in the scenario.
I always thought that would be the funnier ending. Like your motivational motivator accidentally motivated my character to like actually do drugs. And your character's all like, be motivated you, and my character's like, okay, Mr. Motivator, and I go out and I do all their drugs. You're mad. Sorry, look, I'm so distracted. I'm still thinking about the time those two boys kissed.
What? Just because I am not hard real man does not mean I have not seen entire season of RuPaul's Drag Racer. Don't even try to put Misha Paczynski in a box, because I always break out of that shit, hunties. Let's get this party started. Make money, make it rain.
Misha Paczynski, born August 18th, Leo, sign of aggression. Favorite ride? The beer garden. Misha was conceived in a little town outside Odessa in Ukraine to a factory worker named Tamara. His mother, being part of the cleanup crew in Chernobyl, was dying of prolonged exposure to uranium. Wanting her son to be safe, she decided to put him up for adoption. Forging his birth certificate, she claimed that he was 2 years old and recently potty trained. When Misha came to Canada, his adoptive parents were surprised to see that their toddler had 5 o'clock shadow and a slight trace of alcohol on his breath. They put him in the basement, and the mother would prepare food and leave it for him on top of the stairs. On the rare occasion he would run into his new parents, the mother would weep, and the father would shoo him away like a horsefly. So began an inexhaustible rage. Misha turned to the last bastion of pure strength and masculinity in society. Self-aggrandizing, commercialized hip-hop. This is how Misha became the angriest boy in town.
Yo, I want to talk about feeling. Ukrainian men have two emotions, rage and passion. People always be hating on me and my mad skills because I am best rapper in all northeastern Saskatchewan. Grab your dicks in the 306, rap! You may know me as Bad Egg on the YouTubes. I am very well known there. That's where I met my shelfie, Talia. She's from Kyiv, from my country, and she gave me mostly positive feedback on my YouTube comment wall. And then we became mad, passionate, all-night lovers on Facebook, Twitter. We made love in my native language on all these social media apps. She is now my fiance. We were engaged. I was saving up to move back to Ukraine. Too much passion. Now rage. I have no respect for this country. You want to know Canada's biggest right out in the whole world? Two things. Mustard seeds and uranium. Very good for hot dogs, but not so good for Ukraine. So thank you for killing my mother and indirectly killed me. I feel the rage. And when I rage, I lack of money in other food will never die. Hit the beat. Yo, this is all to tell you what you is what you got. And I'm here to say, I am the money. What you is what you got. And I am the money. Take a look, baby, the real kitchen. Lounging with my homies, Friday night scene. PlayStation's up on my 60-inch screen. With nuggets in the bag, the cells on tap. Your toothbrush from Tiffany still in the bubble wrap. Track lights glowing like you feel the sciences. Sparkling all over my stainless steel appliances. I'm shining like Midas, I'm the king of Kajing. Everything I touch goes bling, bling, bling. My life is awesome. This beat is awesome. Robots are awesome. Take a look, baby, he's a room. I'll say it again. My life is awesome. This hook is awesome. Robots are awesome. Now I'm rolling in my city with the pumped up bass. Blue lights glowing, vibes on my face. We pass around the chronic, we party all night. We start to get the munchies, so we stop for a bite. Cruising to the lot of the Hard Rock Cafe. Here come the hotties, here comes the valet. Front of the line, we don't need ID.
Your own table, sir.
in the VIP.
My life is awesome. This beat is awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Take a look, baby, he's a real. And I'll say it again. My life is awesome. Oh, Jesus, awesome. 0101011. It's time to start the party, but there ain't nobody here. No! People riding my brand new Learjet. Feeling homesick for my homies in the Ukraine. Setting a key before we finish up the champagne. To the club where the rich kids go. Your trash bitches all drinking on my flow. All kinds of hotties from all around the world that feels paralyzed. And I see this world. Shout it. My rage has subsided. A moment. I'm vulnerable now. This is Yulia Tymoshenko, the most beautiful former Prime Minister of Ukraine. My girlfriend styles her hair just like Yulia. My girlfriend Natalia Maruska Bolinska. My divine Natalia, when I look into your almond eyes, I do not see the boy I am, but the man I must become to possess you. I want to take all the pain from your soul and the passion factory of my heart, transform it into functional joy. I want to take your hand by the Cherimosh River, and with all Ukraine as witness, take you as my wife. We shall sing and dance and drink, and then I shall whisper in your ear, let rivers run wild, or let them be damned. My perfect Talia, I lay my masculinity at the altar of your maidenhood. My Talia,
Look at us all bonding. Not even thinking about who we'll vote for. Cut down in our youth, we all died virgins.
Constance.
What?
Just thought this seemed like a perfect segue.
For what? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Not ready to divulge that information just yet.
I don't. Ocean! Why are you talking right now? It's weird.
What? That's ridiculous. I don't talk all the time.
I am like all about empathy tonight here, Jay. Like, look at me. I'm like empathizing with you.
Yo, Ricky, you should go next. Tell your story as the boy could not talk. And again. And can play the blockies like the world's best blocky player. What the hell that his name is?
I don't think people can handle what I have to say.
Just go ahead. It's fine. Yeah, you can find it.
Okay. I guess you could say I'm pretty sexy on other planets. Lo, I'm the prophet from the Solarian star cluster, supreme of those beings that evolved from cats. There are 7 suns in the planet Zolar, so the gravitational pull makes everything longer, harder, wider.
Who even are you right now?
I'm telling you, monkey love. I'm just a swinging space age bachelor man.
Ricky Potts, born June 5th, Gemini, the dual nature. Favorite ride, the Gravitron. Born of a semi-renowned Pentecostal pastor, Ricky at an early age toured the province with his father, spreading the good news, speaking in tongues, and handling their saw-scaled viper snake, Jojo. The bad news was that after witnessing Jojo give his father a lethal bite during a rousing sermon, Ricky was thoroughly traumatized and lost his power of speech. Moving in with his grandparents, who were collectively 180 years old, his life consisted of feeding their 19 cats and reading the comic books he got for his birthday. Well-meaning but dotty with age, Richard's grandparents celebrated his 8th birthday every 2 weeks, until he was 17. Patronized, pushed around, and condescended to in high school, far from growing bitter, Ricky developed an elaborate playground in his synapses, where he became his own best friend. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Fantasia of Richard Potts, the most imaginative boy in town.
You might see before you an ordinary man, an earthly illusion, all a part of the cosmic plan. Yes, long ago they visited those others from outer space, informed me I'm the chosen one to save the Zolarian race. It's true.
Ricky, we are a distant galaxy, a galaxy wrecking in need of your brew, your economic powers. Yes, we need your fantastic seed.
They took me down to their daughter's house, the land of the king and star. I know you. And they listened. And they heard my message. So I was singing notes only cats or cat people could hear. A G sharp, 5 octaves above middle C. Incredible. Peace was restored. I guess that's just what happens when you're a swinging space-age bachelor man. So I can back to work, show you the way to lead you through people for Friday. We can say hello together, sleep alone. It's sexy cat ladies, it's where we gotta start. Yes, I can back to work. Ladies, you got what you need. 'Cause I'm a swinger, space-age,
Dude, you are so awesome in the afterlife.
I've always been like this. It's just nobody ever listened to me on Earth.
We listen to you now, Space Jesus.
Well, I guess all I have to say is this. If sacred places are spared the ravages of war, then make all places sacred. And if holy people are to be kept harmless from war, then make all people holy. Did you write that? No. It was the Silver Surfer.
I'm so happy right now, I could never come down.
My turn.
Oh,
Jane Doe, the one unidentified body of the cyclone roller coaster disaster. Everyone knew everyone in Uranium, but no one could recall this member of the choir. There were rumors of a girl who joined at the last minute, but as the choir conductor, Father Marcus, died of a heart attack 7 hours after the accident, there was no one left to verify. Some believe that perhaps she was never in the choir at all. I never read her fortune. I sadly cannot tell you. All one knows for certain is that a body was found in a St. Cassian uniform without a head. And so, a mystery.
Some might say we're released, pushing daisies deceased, but we all know the words must be fed. There's just one lingering fear, my soul, is it here, or is it floating somewhere with my head? My soul, my soul. Oh, my soul, my soul. Oh, no soul.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
That song's so overplayed. We'll come up with something better. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the new song we sing for birthdays, bouncy and merry and not quite as scary. The new birthday song. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the new song we sing for birthdays, bouncy and merry and not quite as scary. The new birthday song.
It's a cupcake. For you.
How do we know it's my birthday?
How do we know it's not your birthday?
People have names on pretend birthdays, too.
You could call yourself Savannah.
What's a Savannah?
Savannah's a name I've been saving up. But everything I've been saving in my head has got to go. There's a fire sale in my brain and everything's got to go by midnight.
I like Savannah.
You can have her.
Can Savannah have the greenest eyes?
Yes.
Savannah, the greenest eyes.
Drake,
Where'd you get that?
it's birthday.
I've never been drunk before. Or kissed a man before. Thank you.
Good night. Maybe we forever. Your life is today cut down before the forms to death amount of you. You are tragic.
You think so?
Oh, you make me weep just looking at you. So tragic.
That is the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me.
That was nice of you, throwing that party for that girl like that.
It's what I do. Strange. In our predicament, she is somehow the saddest.
I totally agree.
You're not thinking of voting for her, are you?
No, I'm voting for you. Naturally. Of course. Ocean, do you ever think you could kind of like vote for me?
Of course I could. You're my best friend. But it's by unanimous vote, so I sort of have to.
Vote for yourself.
You know, I envy you.
No, you don't, Ocean.
No, I do. I mean, I've gotten straight A's since grade 1. I was working towards something, building a life. You were satisfied doing nothing. Making cupcakes, eating them. You are what the Taoists call an uncarved block.
I'm a block.
Just learn to take a compliment.
Thanks.
I thought my life had meaning. It turns out it didn't. Well, joke's on me. My death hasn't really affected me.
Yeah, me too.
Well, naturally, my death has affected you. Can't you just listen for once without making everything about yourself? Ouch!
Blackwood, born November 14th, Scorpio, the secret nature. Favorite ride? The Cyclone. The only honor Constance Blackwood was to receive in her short lifetime was nicest girl in homeroom, 3 years in a row. An award she secretly threw in the dumpster behind her local Kentucky Fried Chicken on her way home. When the children of St. Cassian signed Constance's yearbook, they wrote things like,
Wow, you seem so nice.
or,
I never really met you. You seemed friendly.
those pages in Constance's yearbook were carefully removed with an X-Acto knife and burnt. Constance Blackwood, the nicest girl in town.
So I lost my virginity to a carny in a porta potty before I died. Like 3 hours before. It was kind of porno. And he was like ancient, like 32. He had this tattoo on his back. It was of 2 skeletons having sex and it said born to bone on the bottom of it.
Isn't my tattoo the stupidest thing you've ever seen?
I faked laughed when he said that, because if you don't laugh at a guy's joke, they'll think you're a cow. My mom and dad own the Blackwood Cafe in town. It's been in our family since, like, forever. The Blackwoods have been in uranium since they opened up the mines. We had pride when it came to that. Till I went to high school. And having pride about our town was only like the lamest thing you could ever think to believe. After a while, I started feeling kind of crummy about stuff, like ashamed. I'd be sitting in the cafe and I'd catch myself looking at my mom and thinking, what a stupid, dead-end loser. What a stupid, dead-end loser in a stupid, dead-end town. My parents were good people and all I could think was horrible things about them. Really wish I never thought those things. But I just got so angry that I was born in the only family in uranium that raised their kid to think it's okay to do your working, living, and dying there. It just got all kinds of poison after that. Anyway, my virginity. I just wanted to get it out of the way. I just wanted to do it so I didn't have to think about doing it anymore. No, actually, I just wanted to lose it in the most horrible possible way. Constance the lifer lost it to a carny in a crap box in a crappy town. Why, of course she did. And then I wrote the Cyclone with the other kids in the choir. And that's when the accident happened. We were at the top of the loop when the roller coaster made this kind of screaming metal sound. Sparks were shooting all over the place, and then the screaming of the sparks just stopped. And there was like this weightlessness. My heart jumped a gazillion beats a second, but I didn't scream like the other kids. No, I was just soaking it all in. Because on a certain level, it was so rad. Sailing through the air upside down, you could see all the other rides, and it was like something unlocked in me. My heart was welled up with all this love for everything. Images and all this feeling flooded into me. Like getting back in your bed in the morning and feeling the warmth of the on your body. Hanging upside down from the monkey bars so your head starts to tingle. Smelling Jiffy markers. Listening to music and dancing around my room before a party and pretending I'm going to have the perfect time. Finishing an essay, undoing a knot, pizza night, Halloween, watching my baby brother dance naked to ABBA. Being in the choir, at the height of the Hallelujah chorus and feeling the voices rattle my bones. I started laughing like a crazy person, giddy with endorphins. It was all dancing leprechauns and rainbows, unicorns, streets of chocolate, whirling rides, flashing lights. There's no shame in loving my small town. Every good thing that's ever happened to me happened in uranium. took a horrible accident for me to realize how goddamn wonderful everything is. I used to think that life was just a jawbreaker. Yeah, you suck, and you suck, and you suck, and you suck, and you suck some more. Yeah, you suck some more. At first it seems so sweet, and the colors come and go, like the seasons come and go. The slush and rain snow till you can't taste no more. So you suck some more. I used to think that life was just a heartbreaker. Yeah, it breaks, and it breaks, and it breaks, and it breaks till you can't break no more. Till you can't take no more. I see the world in its backwards upside down. There's nothing wrong with being the nicest girl in town. Everything's clear now that I'm here on my sugar cloud. Oh, my soul is just so sweet and pure. I felt it travel along and now I'm sure. Everything's love, looking down from above on my sugar cloud. Take it away to a sky of cotton candy, flying like a kite on the string. Up above and above, all that sugar coated dandy, I wouldn't change my life for a thing. It makes me want to sing. I sing it all, I sing it big, I sing it loud. Just to count the stars, I know what to do. Everything's clear now that I'm here on my sugar cloud. I used to think that life was just a jawbreaker. Jawbreaker. I used to think that life was just a heartbreaker. It breaks and it takes till you can't take no more. And now I'm floating high on a cloud, and I can puke a rainbow. I see the world with all its blessings aside now. There's nothing wrong with being the biggest star in town. Everything's clear on my sugar cloud. On this everything's loving, down from above on my sugar cloud. Oh, now everything's clear. Now that I'm here on my sugar
It has been decided that you shall have the final vote.
Over what?
Who lives or dies.
What? Well, I thought we all voted on that. That's what you told us.
I've decided the final vote will come down to the one with the highest grade point average. You are the winner.
That doesn't strike me as very fair.
In 5 minutes, all bets are off.
What happens in 5 minutes?
My appointment with a rat named Virgil. And then my death. After that, I'm not entirely sure.
And if I just vote for myself, then what's the moral? If I choose myself, the moral is humans suck.
That would be a valid interpretation, yes.
No, we are going to honor the original agreement. We all get a vote on who comes back. What's that?
The other side. You merely walk in. It's easy. Just don't look back. I don't mean to rush you, but time is pressing.
You could kindly just step off for 3 seconds? The one who wants to win it the most shall redeem the loser in order to complete the whole. You knew all along I could never do it.
What?
Choose myself. It shouldn't be me. We died young, by total accident, but to say that if one dies young, they die needlessly, well, that is to discount all the years they had, the experiences they had. I would gladly take my 17 years over nothing. Who do I vote for? The girl who doesn't remember it anyhow. Her. We had a life. She didn't. That's my vote. Motion carried. Democracy rocks.
As you wish. Her name is Penny Lamb, born April 7th, Aries, the lucky nature.
It's not a game. Maybe that's news. 'Cause no one will win here, and no one can lose. There's no one to measure our foolish pride. And no one keeps score of how hard we try. This ride, it has heartbreak. This ride, it has pain. All kinds of blue skies, no shortage of rain. Yes, there is laughter and the telling of lies. And maybe in darkness we open our eyes. And you live and choose while you love and lose. And you feel the world is spinning with no ending or beginning. You just take a look around. Take a look around. Take a look around. And round and round and round.
And now you're probably wondering what happens next. That I couldn't possibly tell you. But I do know one thing for certain. After reading thousands of human fortunes, my final insight is... Your lucky number is 7. You will soar to
great heights. Be sure to ride the cyclone.
Sailing through space.
There's no
Up or down.
So
Beautiful and strange. More than spinning round. Yes, it's everything you loved, and everything you dreamed, and everything you shared, and everything that seems so, so terrifying.
But it's not a game, it's not a game.
Oh no, no, it's not a game, it's not a game. It's just a ride. Woo! It's just a ride. Woo! We're on the sailing through space. There's no up, there's no down. It's all so beautiful and strange, but so much more than spinning round. Yes, it's everything you love, and it's everything you dream, and it's everything you share, and it's everything that seems so, oh, so terrifying. Turn it around. It's just a ride. Woo! It's just a ride. And the world will keep on spinning with no ending or beginning. So just take a look around. Take a look around. Take